I'm hoping that even though people who had COVID before experience worse symptoms with their first dose of the vaccine, that I still am blessed and covered by the blood of Jesus, and that my symptoms won't be that terrible. But if they are, I pray that they subside very quickly. Can't believe I actually ironed my shirt this morning. But shout out to the people that assisted me with this most recent blog post from last week about getting the COVID vaccine. And I think I want to talk about it. So I think I'm going to go do my first YouTube live and talk about the COVID vaccine, whether to get it, what kind to get, opinions, tonight at 7. I just signed up to get my COVID vaccine tomorrow. Thursday, April 22nd at 10:05 in the morning is the first dose, and the second dose will be Thursday, May 13th in the afternoon. And I'm kind of nervous about it. I have always had some reservations about the vaccine. Don't ask me why. Is it just because I wanted to be a rebel and everybody was getting it? So I'm always the type that I like to hop on the train later. I don't know, but I just always had some type of reservations about it. I had COVID in December, so I'm like, why do I need to get the vaccine? Or at least why do I have to get it now? Why can't I wait to when it's not something you have to sign up for? It's just readily given. And I know it's available to many people now anyway. But I also just learned and read an article that if you had COVID before, your symptoms are most likely to be worse when you get the vaccine. And so I'm just nervous that, I don't know, I've had the flu a handful of times and I've survived that, get me my good old dose of NyQuil. But for whatever reason, I'm just a little bit nervous. And so I'm hoping that my symptoms are very mild. When I had COVID, I didn't have any symptoms at all. It started with a sore throat, and that was about it. I lost my smell and taste. For about 5 days, but that was it. So I'm hoping that even though people who had COVID before experience worse symptoms with their first dose of the vaccine, that I still am blessed and covered by the blood of Jesus, and that my symptoms won't be that terrible. But if they are, I pray that they subside very quickly. I just filled out my forms for the COVID vaccine. About to head to the east side. It takes about 15 minutes to get there. It's 9:20 right now. I'm gonna be super early, but I'd rather get there and get it over with. So I'm in Walgreens and I get here 9:45 early on time. They said be here 15 minutes early. And then the form that they have with the email and confirmation is missing a question, and so you have to fill out the whole form again. Ma'am?
Okay. It can cause a lot of soreness in the arm that you receive it in, usually for a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
And some people can develop some flu-like symptoms too. So sometimes.
And I had COVID in December as well.
Did you? Okay. Sometimes people who have it kind of have worse side effects from it.
Yeah.
So you can take Tylenol or ibuprofen if you need to.
Okay. And vitamins?
You can take vitamins. Yep. Mm-hmm. Lots of fluids too. That seems to help with some of the side effects as well. All right. Put a Band-Aid on there. I'm going to ask that you stick around in our waiting area for about 15 minutes.
15?
Yeah,
Okay.
check in with us before you head out so that we know that you're feeling okay with it.
Okay.
So there's that record card and some information for you about the Pfizer.
Okay. So it's 10:15. I just got my first dose, and they want you to wait about 15 minutes before you leave. Probably to see if you melt or if your arm falls off. So we're 3 hours after the shot. I'm feeling great. It's a little bit sore on my shoulder to touch, but I'm feeling pretty good. My arm is feeling good. It started to get sore like 2 hours ago, and then now it's not sore anymore. So we're about 6 hours after the vaccine, and I have no symptoms or anything. I feel fine. I popped a zinc tablet about an hour ago. So hoping and praying that I don't get any symptoms or feel any worse in my body, because I still want to hit the gym tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm about to head home now. So it's about 7:45, and it's about 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about 9 or so hours since getting the vaccine, and I could probably take this Band-Aid off, but I haven't had any symptoms yet. I have been laying on this couch for the past 2 hours. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. I just don't feel like doing anything right now. Been trying to turn on a movie, but then I just ended up on my phone. And then my friend called me, and I was on the phone talking to him for like an hour. But I feel fine, no symptoms. My arm is the tiniest bit of tender. And so that's the 9-hour update. I'm going to try to update. Probably the next day I'll be asleep. So if I do get any symptoms overnight, I'll be sure to document and update when I wake up in the morning. But prayers that it continues this way for the first shot with no symptoms, as well as for the second shot. I just got up about 10 minutes ago, getting ready for the gym. It's Friday. It is 6:36 a.m. And in terms of symptoms from the vaccine, I don't have any. I didn't experience anything last night. I think I actually slept the best that I've slept all week. The past few days, I don't know, I've been having like stress dreams, or just thinking I've been getting to do something at work. Don't know where that's coming from, but last night I slept pretty good. I probably fell asleep around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and only my shoulder is sore. I won't even say my whole arm, just my shoulder is a little bit sore, but no other symptoms, feeling great. I didn't take any type of cold medicine or anything like that. I did take some acetaminophen, and acetaminophen, every time I say it, reminds me of my grandpa. He always had some acetaminophen over there on the table by his chair. But that is what I took yesterday, just because my shoulder was a little bit sore, as well as my back. But I think that's from the core workouts. I did a bunch of core workouts on Wednesday, so I was probably feeling that. But I'm feeling great. I'm so glad, because I was really nervous. I was like, I really need to get to the gym Friday. I hope I'm not down and out from the vaccine. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. It is now Friday, April 23rd. It's about 10:30 at night, so it's a full 36 hours since I had my vaccine, the first dose, and I haven't had any symptoms or anything. And my shoulder is still just a tiny bit sore, nothing more than that. And I'm so glad that I didn't experience anything, no major fatigue. I've actually just been sitting here on the couch editing videos all afternoon. What a fun Friday night, right? I can just think back to all the other things that I used to be doing on Friday night. So it's 3:30 on Thursday, May 13th, 20 minutes before my scheduled second dose of my vaccine. I am headed there now. I heard that those with COVID before, they have worse symptoms for their second dose. I'm very nervous, but I think I took all my vitamins. I'm all hydrated up, praying for the best.
One thing that does help, you're going to put your arm on your side, relax it all the way down. And don't ever let anyone do a syringe through your ink, so I'm going to miss your ink.
Okay. Hopefully they missed it last time too.
Hopefully they did. As you can tell, I have my own, and I've come to realize it's not good to throw a shot through the ink. So
we do it on the right arm?
Actually, I can easily, you got good skin right there.
Okay.
So just hang out for 15, all right?
Thank you. So it's 7 o'clock. It's been about 3 hours since my second shot. Feeling good. No soreness or anything yet. No symptoms. Been drinking a lot of water. I took an airborne, the little thing that you put in the water and let it dissolve. I took one of those about 5:30, and I ate and feeling good, and I'm praying that it stays this way. So it is a little after 10. It's been about 6 hours since my second shot. In terms of symptoms, I'm feeling fine. I did have a slight headache earlier, but I was fighting a headache throughout the day anyway. And so, but other than that, I'm feeling good. Arm is a little sore. I've been moving it around just to try to get through it. I did take some NyQuil for a just in case measure, just in case something tries to happen overnight. And I've been drinking a lot of water, so we shall see. So it's 8:45 the morning after. I'm feeling fine. I slept like a baby. I took the NyQuil last night and I got a little over 9 hours of sleep, and it felt so good. I didn't think I got any symptoms overnight or anything. I did sweat a little bit. I normally sweat, but last night I think I sweat more than I usually do. My arm is still a little sore, but thank God, because I was nervous that I wasn't going to be ready this morning. I have to speak to a high school class this morning at 9 o'clock, and I was like, I'm getting my shot. I hope I'm feeling okay. But yeah, I'm feeling great, and so now I'm about to go get ready for this presentation.